start off with everything, man, I want to take the time right now to talk about some recruiting that South Carolina has done, to say the least, right? And we're going to start off with a in-state linebacker, right? In-state linebacker. Also, man, listen, if you like what you see, support to the Patreon. If you hear this after I drop it, if you want the fresh newness, this as I get it, you get it on Patreon. Everybody else got to get it either in chunks, interviews, or the audio for situation. But you can see me face-to-face on this, right? So, a very interesting linebacker, right? Aiken, South Carolina's high school linebacker, Jayden Fuller, lists offers from Charlotte, Georgia State, and Liberty. Charlotte offered last June after a camp visit. Georgia State and Liberty jumped on board with offers this past January. South Carolina had him in for camp last summer and put him down a 40 time of 4.7, which is not bad for a linebacker. Miami of Ohio offered him on Thursday, former South Carolina staffer Joe Bowen coaches the linebackers for the RedHawks, right? Fuller, who was listed as 5'11", 215, that's pretty big for a linebacker. Not as far as height, but he's stocky. I wish he was like between 6 feet 6'1", but he does wrestle, and he's a competitive weightlifter. So that means that his frame can kind of grow from there. As you know, linebackers are not that tall. As a sophomore, he finished fourth in the state for a wrestling tournament while competing in a 220-pound weight class. I like the fact that he does wrestle. That is a good thing when it comes to physicality when it comes to basketball. In November, he won the USA powerlifting state title for his classification. The event was deadlifting 601, squat 523, and bench 330. He's a strong son of a gun. On the football field, Fuller played mostly on defensive end and outside linebacker for Aiken, but he also lined up some off the ball, which is where he's most likely projected at the next level. As a junior, he had a total of 85 tackles, including 11 for loss, with 8 sacks and 12 quarterback hurries. Again, the size is just below the threshold for that of a linebacker in the SEC. That's what I said. But the production on the field matches up with the highlights. Of course, too, Fuller's a 4.4 GPA according to his Twitter bio. Right? So, you know what your man Lucky Murray did? He's not tall. He's not tall at all, but you can see that he's kind of cock diesel. And as you can see, like I said, he carries a lot of weight. Okay, he locates the ball. I wish he would have took on that blocker instead of just trying to, tuck in a blocker, straight to blocker. Okay, so he's not. He's chasing it down. No, he's 2. Okay, he cleans up. Good, nice little clean up. All right, so he's at the edge. Okay, contacts. Finds the tackle, pass low a little bit. He kind of stood up right there. Needs to kind of stay low, young man. So where he at? All right, so he's about to go clean house right here. Bam! Get down, kicker. And stay down and shoot up. All right, okay. Can I get a sack? Can I get a sack? Okay, not a sack, but the thing is that he doesn't give up on the play. He should have had him in the backfield. Okay, so is he gonna go inside? He takes on the defender. Okay, is the sack gonna come? Okay, a quarterback hurry. You take that. Oh, all right. So he's there. So he's not blazing quick. But the thing is, he has really good technique. All right, he goes down there. As y'all can see, you see that hurry? So we're going to watch a few more of those plays, man. I think this kid has something, to be honest with you. And it's easy to say that, like, yeah, we're trying to recruit, such and such. And we think, listen, okay, he snap off. Is he going to get a sack? Man, let him get this sack. I just want to see the sack. Okay, blocking. Where you at? Oh, take on the block. There we go. Last one, guys. Last one. I'm disappointed that we don't get to see the sack. Last one, guys. If we don't get to see the sack, I'm done. All right, we're done with that. So what I think, man, I think that ultimately, like I said, the first kid, yeah, I screwed it up. Lucky Murray screwed it up. But I do think that just to be funny, not to be funny, just to be real, I believe like he does have the size. He just don't have the speed. And to me, at the next level, he's not a line. At the SEC level, right? He's not a defensive lineman. he doesn't have the size for a defensive lineman. He's a little short for a linebacker, but he has the build of a linebacker, just not a height. He's like an inch or two, a few inches shorter than what he needs to be. If he was around 6'1", the 6 foot, 6'2" range, perfect. Maybe like 230, perfect. But right now he's 5'11", and I think this is junior, so he can grow maybe a couple of inches from now until he gets to college. So let you know exactly how that goes.